Hello, Cozy Gamers, and welcome back to the Cozy Gaming Club, where we talk about all the latest Cozy releases. We're moving closer and closer to the end of 2023, and the releases are definitely starting to dial down ahead of the Christmas break. But there are still a few cozy games that may pique your interest in December, from fishing games to city builders to cooking games with everything in between. So let's get started. Scotland has always held a special place in my heart, so when I saw this game, I was instantly intrigued by it. After receiving a letter one day, Moira McKinnon decided to leave behind her home to visit her uncle's lighthouse on the coast. But this isn't a walk in a park, and her trip soon turns treacherous as she journeys through the wild Scottish Highlands. She'll need to climb peaks, stay out of the wind and rain, and collect map fragments to find her way. The entire game will be accompanied by dynamic music that will shape the environment as you journey through it, and I'm really intrigued to see how that plays out when a Highland song releases on December 5th on PC and Switch. The long-awaited full release for Disney Dreamlight Valley is arriving on December 5th too, which is also the same day that the new Star Path and the paid expansion will be released. In a free update, players will be able to welcome Jack Skellington from A Nightmare Before Christmas to their valley, and will now be able to visit other players' valleys with the new multiplayer update. The paid A Rift in Time expansion will introduce Eve, Gaston, and Rapunzel to the game, as well as a whole new area to explore called Eternity Isle. While I'm not a fan of Disney Dreamlight Valley and their decision to not follow through with a free-to-play version of the game, I still wanted to include this update in a video for any viewers who actively play and love it. Usually, blacksmithing plays a smaller role in live sims, with characters like Clint or Cinder crafting your tools for you. In this game, however, you become the blacksmith, making a name for yourself by crafting tools, items, and weapons for anyone that needs them. Every workstation has a different minigame for you to master as you smelt your ore and then hammer them into useful pieces. The Minecraft-inspired crafting bench is also a nice twist on just pressing craft in your inventory and really makes you feel like you're learning the trade. But that doesn't mean you stay home in your shop all day every day. You'll need to head out into the world to collect resources, complete orders for nearby towns, and rebuild connections to put your blacksmith's village back on the map. For anyone looking for a game focused on crafting, this is While the Iron's Hot, and it's releasing on December 9th on PC, PlayStation, Switch, and Xbox. In this next game, you give up all of your life savings to buy an abandoned bug museum. The only issue is that when you get there, you discover all of the bugs have been stolen in the dead of the night. Now it's up to you to recatch all the bugs to exhibit and reopen the Insectarium as the town's main attraction. With over 175 bugs to catch, which are based on real-life insects, you may be a little busy. And there is, of course, the truth behind the Great Bug Heist to uncover as well. You can even customize the museum to your own design, add new wings to your museum, decorate it with fun floors, wallpapers, and decorations, and fill it with all the bugs. Completing the museum is definitely one of my favourite parts in life and farming sims, so I'm really excited for this one. And it's being made by a 2-person dev team. So make sure to check out Bug and Seek when it releases on PC on December 6th. It's not very often that fishing takes centre stage in a game, but there have been recent successes like Dredge, and Captain Pawsome looks to follow in their footsteps. Or their wake. In this charming fishing game, you play as a cat running a fishing enterprise. Set sail on the high seas to catch fish that you can sell to upgrade your ship. But as you sail, you'll see that the ocean isn't just filled with fish. It's also filled with rubbish and debris that you could also collect on your travels. The ship gives me huge Spiritfarer vibes, and I do wonder if the upgrades will let you build it up in the same way that Spiritfarer does. On a whole, Captain Pawsome just looks really chill and relaxing, and I love that you can play as a cat. If you're interested in this one, it's going to be released on December 12th for PC. Build and run an inn in the woods in this cozy bed and breakfast management game. The only twist is, you're a bear! The tourists are flocking to the green woodland and you're going to build an inn to take care of all of them. And their heavy pockets of money. Upgrade your inn to add new rooms, bathrooms, and living rooms and personalize them in your own style. As you keep growing, you'll be able to add more rooms to your inn and welcome more guests and earn more money. You'll also be able to cook for your guests and clean up after them. And for PlayStation players, if you want to try running an inn yourself, Bear and Breakfast is coming to PS4 and PS5 on December 12th. While I'm not really one for city building games, especially real-time strategies, the beautiful graphics of Pioneers of Pagonia really caught my eye. It looks gorgeous, and it also has a dark fantasy theme as well, so you'll be dealing with werewolves and witches and ghosts, as well as regular human city folk. In Pioneers of Pagonia, you'll start fresh off a boat on a strange new land, and you'll need to slowly build up your settlement. There'll be lots of trees to chop down and rocks to mine, but your settlement will go quickly as you build and explore the world around you. One intriguing difference about this game compared to other city builders is that there doesn't seem to be a punishment if you manage your city badly and run out of food. Instead, your villagers will stop working and your population won't grow. Unlike other games where you'll usually have to watch all your villagers die and leave because of your bad management skills, this one gives you time to fix your mistakes. If you're looking for a cozier but still complex city builder, maybe this one is for you. Pioneers of Pagonia is going to be releasing into early access on PC on December 13th. As someone who has spent over 100 hours in the first House Flipper, I cannot tell you how excited I am for House Flipper 2. Especially as the devs are describing it as somewhere between the original House Flipper and The Sims. The main story mode in this cozy renovation game pits you as a flipper who purchases homes, cleans them up, and redecorates them before selling them on. The more money you earn, the bigger the next project can be, and it was a really nice linear experience where you gain new tools as you took on bigger jobs. In House Flipper 2, however, there's a whole other sandbox mode to experiment with. In this mode, like Sims, you can literally build your house from the ground up and even underground to add bunkers or basements if that's what you want. You can also decide on your room height and room size, and apparently even share your designs with other players to clean and flip if you'd like. I love how much this game has grown since the first one, and I can't wait to get inside and start cleaning these houses up. This will probably be a day one purchase for me when it releases on December 14th on PC, with PlayStation and Xbox coming next year. There aren't many co-op games on this list, but if you're looking for a new game to play with a family over the holiday season, then this one may be for you. Rivertales Stronger Together is a colourful cartoon platformer about a kitten named Furple and a fish named Finn, who become unexpected allies. As Finn is a fish, this entire game is played out along a river, which creates some really fun water-themed challenges for our feline friend. This game looks so wonderfully wacky, and you can play it in either co-op or single-player mode. At the moment, Rivertales Stronger Together is available in early access, and it currently has a 92% positive rating on Steam. It'll be fully releasing on the 14th of December on PC, with a Switch release coming next year. Now, I've covered this game a few times in the past, but I think Manita's Kitchen is finally going to release on the 15th of December on PC. In this dinosaur cooking game, yeah, you heard that right, you play as a T-Rex who just wants to make pizza. The only issue is that T-Rexes have really short arms, so you'll need to find the ultimate dinosaur chef team to help you make the best pizzeria around. Manita's Kitchen is so cute and colourful, with lots of fun minigames and maybe even a pizza conspiracy for you to uncover. Earlier this year, Relaxing City Builder Panorama was released on PC, and I played way too much of it. It's referred to as a city builder puzzle game, and I definitely think it's more on the puzzle side of things. While it is very similar to Dwarf Romantic, I found it a lot easier, as you don't need to match tile edges with another, but rather the whole tile value. I also found it fun to zoom right into the world that I'd built to find and collect all the hidden cats for extra points. I will say that each game does take a little while to complete, but you can quit the game and come back to it at a later time if you want. The reason Panorama is featured in this video is because it's going to be released on PlayStation, Xbox and Switch in the middle of December. There's no fixed date yet, but this is super exciting for console players. Okay, there weren't many, but those are some of the coziest games I'm looking forward to releasing next month. Does December look like a good month for you, or are you going to be passing on these new releases? Let me know in the comments below, and while you're down there, I'd love it if you could leave a like and subscribe to my channel. It really does help me out. As always, thank you so much for checking out this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!